So this is part 2 of dealing with online triggers and also focusing on feeling jealous of them. When I get triggered, there is also a little tiny part of me that is jealous too, so I understand exactly what you're saying. What you need to remember is that there is nothing to be envious of about their lives. If they are quite clearly engaging in an eating disorder, then you know how they are feeling. There is nothing to feel envious about. You know that living a life with an eating disorder is not fun, and they are definitely not happy. Even if online they may look happy and like their life is exactly how you want yours to be, just know that they might not be showing you the full story, and actually they may be really struggling too. Also, when you're feeling jealous of their life or thinking, I wish I was struggling as much as them, and your eating disorder is making you feel bad for not struggling enough, firstly, that's not true. You are struggling enough and you are valid as you are. Secondly, try and think of all of the plans and all of the motivation that you have to get better. I've written down all of my reasons to recover, and I'll talk about that in another video. But just remembering all of the reasons why living with an eating disorder isn't worth it, and all of the things that you can do when you recover, and keeping that as your motivation to get better, so that every time you feel slightly triggered online, you go back to that list and you're like, okay, this is why I don't want my eating disorder anymore. Also remember that one day that person that's triggering you is going to have this mental shift as well, and they're going to have to start getting better too. They're just on a different journey to you right now, but one day they will have to recover too. Also remember that your illness warps your perception of how ill you are. It will make you believe that you are fine and they are much worse than you, but actually that probably isn't true. They are on their own journey and you have different struggles, and you are completely valid. And just remember that life with an eating disorder is so not worth it. They're definitely not happy. I can assure you that they're definitely not happy if they're engaging in an eating disorder, because it's miserable. Stick on your own path and remember that recovery is worth it. And we're going to get there. We are.